The story begins quietly, with two families sitting together for the first time. The room carries a soft mix of curiosity and hope. The parents speak gently about values, traditions, and the future they imagine for their children. The couple exchanges brief glances, trying to understand what this moment will mean for both of them. As the families agree, a sense of excitement starts to grow. The news spreads. Phone calls go out, and preparations begin almost immediately. Relatives discuss dates, venues, and rituals, each suggestion colored with emotion. The narrator guides the viewer through this world where marriage is not just a personal decision but a bond between two households. In the middle of all this planning, the couple tries to understand each other better. They walk through their expectations, their fears, and the life they hope to build. The chapter ends with both families lighting a small lamp together, symbolizing the start of a journey that will soon unfold into color, celebration, and tradition. It sets the tone for everything that follows, showing the viewer that Indian weddings begin long before the bride enters the mansion. Preparations move into full swing as the haldi ceremony begins. The bride sits on a small wooden stool while relatives apply turmeric, mixed with rose water. Laughter fills the room as someone playfully dabs an extra streak on her cheek. The groom goes through the same ritual at his home, surrounded by friends who turn the moment into a cheerful mess. From there, the mood shifts to the delicate artistry of the mehndi ceremony. The bride's hands become a canvas of floral designs, hidden initials, and symbols that carry blessings. Women around her sing songs that have been passed down for generations, their voices rising and falling like a warm breeze. The Sangeet brings both families together for the first time. The air is filled with music, rehearsed performances, and spontaneous dancing. Childhood stories are shared, elders bless the couple, and cousins compete for the loudest cheers. The camera captures spinning lights, glittering outfits, and genuine joy as the night stretches toward dawn. In these rituals, the viewer sees how culture mixes with emotion. Every color, every drumbeat, and every dance step adds another layer to the couple's story. The wedding day arrives with the sound of dolls echoing through the streets. The groom stands tall on a decorated horse or car, surrounded by friends who dance with full energy. The Bharat becomes a moving festival, glowing with lights, music, and celebration. At the venue, the bride waits calmly behind a curtain, her hands trembling slightly with anticipation. The moment the groom arrives, he is welcomed with rituals that bridge the two families. The camera shifts to the mandap, glowing with marigold garlands and the soft crackle of the sacred fire. The priest chants ancient verses as the couple exchanges garlands, each motion capturing the respect and warmth between them. They sit before the fire, listening to promises that speak of loyalty, companionship, and shared responsibility. As they circle the flames, the crowd watches in silence, knowing this is the heart of the ceremony. The chapter closes with the couple receiving blessings from elders, holding hands for the first time as husband and wife, and exchanging a quiet smile that says everything the rituals cannot. The mood shifts after the wedding. The excitement settles, replaced by a softer, deeper emotion. The bride prepares to leave her family home, and the atmosphere grows heavy with meaning. Her mother adjusts her veil one last time, giving a look that carries a lifetime of love. The bride's father steps forward, holding back tears while offering blessings that shake slightly in his voice. Relatives gather around, sharing memories that feel too short for the moment. When the bride walks toward the car, every step feels like a bridge between her past and future. Her siblings cry, friends hold her tightly, and the viewer sees how this moment captures the essence of Indian family life. It is a farewell, but it is also a beginning. The groom gently opens the car door, offering reassurance with a quiet smile. As the car moves away, flower petals fall behind them, and the bride looks back through the window, carrying her childhood in her eyes. The narrator describes this moment as one of the most emotional parts of the entire journey, showing the depth of love that surrounds the bride's departure and the strength she carries into her new home. When the celebrations fade, the story turns inward. The couple enters a room decorated with soft lights and fresh flowers. The air feels calm, almost sacred. This night is not about pressure or expectations. It is about two people meeting each other without the noise of tradition around them. They sit together, slightly shy at first, sharing small smiles and gentle conversations. The camera moves slowly, capturing the stillness in the room. The couple talks about the whirlwind of the wedding, the rituals, the emotions, and the future they hope to build. A tray of warm milk or sweets sits nearby, placed there by elders as a symbol of good health and new beginnings. As the couple relaxes, the conversation deepens. Laughter replaces nerves. The room becomes a space of trust, respect, and curiosity. The viewer sees this night as a quiet moment that balances the intensity of the past days. It marks the first step into a life where understanding matters more than ceremony. The chapter ends with the couple feeling more connected than ever, ready to begin the journey that marriage promises. The honeymoon begins with a sense of freedom. For the first time, the couple wakes up without a crowd waiting outside their door. They travel to a peaceful destination, maybe a hill station or a beach, where the world feels slow and open. The camera follows them walking along calm paths, sharing meals, taking pictures, and discovering small things about each other. They talk without interruption, laugh without hesitation, and settle into a rhythm that feels natural. The honeymoon becomes a gentle pause after weeks of emotional intensity. It is a space where they can explore their partnership with ease. They learn each other's habits, preferences, and unspoken thoughts. The viewer feels like they are watching the foundation of a friendship forming beneath the surface of a marriage. As sunsets fade into quiet nights, the couple realizes that the real journey of marriage begins here, far from rituals and traditions. The chapter ends with them sitting side by side, enjoying the calm, ready to return home as partners who understand each other more clearly. As the journey comes to an end, the camera pulls back from the couple and returns to the quiet rhythm of their new life. The rituals, the colors, and the emotions feel like memories stitched into the fabric of who they are now. What began with two families meeting has grown into a story of connection, trust, and shared hope. Indian weddings are not only ceremonies filled with music and tradition, they are personal transformations. They guide a couple from a familiar world into a future they must learn to navigate together. The viewer sees how every moment, from the haldi laughter to the mandap vows, from the teary vidai to the soft whisper of the suhag rat, shapes the flow of this relationship. As the couple ends their honeymoon, walking together through a quiet evening, there is a calm understanding between them. Marriage, in its truest form, is not defined by rituals, but by the gentle decisions made every day. The documentary closes with the narrator reminding the viewer that behind every grand celebration is a human story rooted in emotion, patience, and growth. The screen fades as the couple moves forward, step by step, into a life that will continue to unfold long after the last lights of the wedding have gone out.